A fighter jet streaked over the enemy train, and the pilot discovered the carriages were packed with heavy weaponry. He realized the enemy was preparing a surprise attack. The pilot immediately turned the fighter around to return and report, but the enemy forces on the ground would never let them escape. The enemy swiftly mounted anti-aircraft guns and opened sustained fire on the fighter. Too close to the enemy, the fighter's wing was instantly shredded by the anti-aircraft fire. Alarm bells blared throughout the cockpit. The plane could explode at any moment, but the pilot did not bail out. Instead, he yanked the control stick hard. With a sharp turn, the pilot concealed the aircraft behind the mountain. Then, he executed a rapid pivot. Facing a mountain crevice so narrow it felt suffocating, he displayed astonishing skill. The wing was a mere 20 centimeters from the cliff face. The fighter plane passed through the mountain gap in an almost vertical roll. The fighter dove straight toward the enemy train. The enemy soldiers were stunned by the sight before them, but the pilot aimed directly at the tracks. Without hesitation, he pressed the launch button. The rocket-propelled grenade struck its target with precision. The rails ahead collapsed instantly. The train driver slammed on the brakes, but inertia still sent the train careening off the tracks. A sea of fire engulfed all enemy troops aboard the train. Just as the man breathed a sigh of relief and prepared to withdraw, the enemy launched 2 hypersonic anti-aircraft missiles. The missiles had locked onto his tail. The pilot had no way to evade pursuit. In the critical moment, the captain decided to go all in. He abruptly dove the fighter jet into a steep acceleration. He raced along the edge of the cliff. The captain executed a sharp turn just before impact, narrowly avoiding the mountain peak at the last possible moment. The missile couldn't make the turn and crashed directly into the cliff face, but his comrade's fighter was still locked onto by the other missile. The captain ordered his wingman to fire his own missiles immediately. Without hesitation, the wingman pulled the trigger the moment the rocket launched. The captain decisively activated his own firing mechanism. The 2 projectiles collided violently in the sky. Both pilots ultimately returned safely to base.